Hello friends, Namaskar. Once again, welcome to all in the video lecture 2 of chapter number 1, Living Dreams. Till now we have seen the character Damu was singing and daydreaming. He was disturbed by his sister Smriti. After this incident, he went outside and we have seen the discussion between Arvindan, his uncle, Sudhakaran, his father, and Nausad Valiachan. Dear students, on the basis of reading an explanation of page number 2 and 3, let us ask some questions to ourselves. What worried his family about Damu? Do you think they were justified in their worries? What was Damu's dream? His father agreed. Did his father agreed his dream? What would you have done to follow your heart if you had been Damu? Nausadapan appears to be an understanding man. Do you agree? Why and why not? Let's think, everybody. Today, in this video number 2, we will see page number 4, 5, 6 and 7. Let's start reading an explanation with page number 4. Damu was woken up at 3:30 a.m. with his eyes still gummed with sleep. Gummed means to deepen. He buttoned a shirt and followed his father. There was no point in protesting, no point in pretending to be dead and hoping that they would leave him and go. The family council had decided that they would have to be firm with him, means Damu, to make him responsible. A sample of it was the attempt to teach him his vocation by taking him fishing at the unearthly earth that fishermen are used to go. Means their parents wanted to teach him their vocation, means profession or trade, by taking him for fishing at this unearthly time, means 3:30 a.m. in the early morning. In the next paragraph, we see Damu on the seashore once again got into daydreaming. Let's read the paragraph. It was pitch dark outside, but there was a lot of hustle and bustle, means confusion, on the seashore, with boats being dragged and lanterns dancing in the dark as the fisher folk walked around. The light of the lanterns had set Damu off, means he got into daydreaming. The cave was lit by light that seemed to come from the mountains of coins that were piled up. The coins threw a sharp light of their own that touched the ceiling of the huge cave. Damu discarded his lantern. There was no need for light there, he thought. Moreover, he needed both hands to shovel, means to dig, in as much gold as he could into. And all of a sudden, a sharp poke on his head, and he was back on the shore. Help your father push the boat, said Sudhakaran. Now, in the next paragraph, we will see a very long discussion between Damu and Nausadapan. Let's read. Damu was happy to see Nausadapan on the boat. Anyone better than these two bad-tempered men, means Sudhakaran and Arvindan. They rowed far into the sea, much to the surprise of Sudhakaran and Arvindan. Damu rowed very well, rowed the boat actually. Now, page number 5. Little did they realize that Damu was participating in a snake boat race. He was neck to neck with the boat from the other district, and it was a matter of life and death to him if he won. What do you see in the water? A quavering voice roused Damu from his reverie. Quavering means shaking, and reverie means daydreaming. Nausadappan asked this question, and Damu replied, Water. Nausad insisted, No, what do you really see? Damu shrugged his shoulder warily. Shrugged means raise, and warily means cautiously or carefully. My dear students, listen carefully what I read. After reading, I'll ask some questions and you all have to think and give answer. Let's start. I see different things when I look at water, said the old man. Old man means Nausadappan with a chuckle. Chuckle means to laugh quickly. It really depends on where the sun is positioned. For instance, means example, when it's noon, then I don't see the water. The glitter of the sun on the water seems like gold that I can collect. When I see the water, when the sun is about to set, I feel warm. The water has absorbed the sun's heat, robbed the sun of its fierceness, and now its vast body is warm and heavy like sweet honey. Nosat Appan was sharing this important information while Damu interrupted delightfully. When I look at water, I can see that's living, especially when I see the water at dawn. Dawn means morning time, when the sun has not yet draped the colors on her. When the water is transparent, you can see fish and dirt and leaves and movement. Nausad smiled in delight and said, If you find water so beautiful, why don't you like to be a part of it? I don't want to drag the boat every morning and go fishing. I hate it, Damu said. Nausad was silent. Then he said, Did you know the fish sleep with their eyes open? Damu's face lit up with a smile. Yes, I do. They have no eyelids, so obviously they can't shut their eyes. Did you know that each eye of the fish sees different things? This question was asked by Damu, and Nosad said, No, he didn't know that. When the boat returned, Sudhakaran had a very good haul, means a number of fish caught. Nosad and Damu had put Sudhakaran and Arvindan on the oars and taken the nets. Now, dear students, are you ready to give some answers of the question? Let me ask. Describe the various things Nosad saw in the water in the paragraph. Do you think everyone else would also see the water in the same way? How would you describe this man? Actually, he was imaginative. Did Damu feel the same as him? Means Nosad Appan? Give reasons of your answer. What other information did Damu and Nosad share with each other? What impression do you form of Nosad at this point? Give reasons for your answers. Let's start thanking everybody one by one. I'll give you the answers. Actually, Nosat Appan understood Damu's dream and wanted him to know that. He was able to understand Damu's way of thinking and got him interested in whatever he was doing by talking about things related to water. And we can see how did Nosad help Damu visualize the scene. He used words that helped in visual imagery and made it interesting by sharing his knowledge of the sea with the boy Damu. My dear students, what is the meaning of oar? Oar means an implement used its propel a boat on a ship in the water. Let's see page number 6. There's a whole universe down there, Nosat told Damu. Did you know there are more water bodies on the earth than land? He asked a question to Damu. Can you imagine continents of fish rulers, and perhaps different communities of fish? If I take a fish from this sea, put it in a bottle and take it to another sea, then that fish would be identified instantly a foreigner. As they talked, the oarsmen, means Arvindan and Sudhakaran, listened silently. Damu's eyes were both alert and dreamy as he talked to Nosat. The words of the old man drew pictures in the eyes of the child, and the two caught fish, plenty of it. Damu's mother was astonished, means got surprised, when she saw the amount of fish at the bed of the boat. I caught them, Amma, croaked Damu. Beginner's luck, muttered Arvindan, but he was smiling beneath his moustache. So was Sudhakaran. Now look at the picture on the page number 6. We'll have a discussion between Damu's father and mother. Let's read. After everybody had gone to sleep, Damu's mother started to do the dishes, means clean the dishes. Sudhakaran came and silently sat beside her, and he said, scrubbing sand and ash on a big metal pot. You are right. Your son is all right, and I don't care if he doesn't want to be a fisherman like his Achan, means father in Malayalam. Devki smiled in the dark. Do you remember how we used to fight with our mothers to wash the dishes? Page number 7. Devki smiled at the memory. We fought to sweep the floor, to mend the nets, Sudhakaran said. Yes, we were silly, said Devki. No, we were not silly. We did not see work as work. We saw it as an opportunity to play with water. Yanking the hand pump was such fun. Watching the water gush out from the tap was fun. Scrubbing metal was fun. And seeing it shine was fun. Gush out means a sudden, rapid outflow. Scrubbing means cleaning. Yanking means vigorous pull. Devki was listening. In the last paragraph, we will see how Sudhakaran realizes and thinks. Let's read. Today, an old man taught me a few lessons. I realized that I too was like Damu once. I had a vivid imagination, and everything was fun only if I saw it my way. Somewhere down the line, we grew up and forgot to be amazed by simple things like water and sun, dewdrops, or a matchstick. Devki and Sudhakaran watched the dishes in silence. I think he will make a good fisherman, Sudhakaran said. The story is adapted from Living Dreams by Vinitha Ramachandani. Thank you, all of you. After watching this video, let's complete the assignment. Come on, my dear children.